What is going on, guys? This is Esquilo and I'm back with another LITHEO gym battle. This is our second battle. We're going up against Brandon, who's the fairy type gym, and in our first gym battle we went against Matit and the ice gym, and we got the badge on the first try. Can we do the same thing against Brandon and his fairy types? So for this team, I knew that he likes to run his Screens Klefki and his belly drum Slurpuff. So bringing max HP, max defense, Rocky Helmet with rough skin, Garchomp, bold nature, max HP, max defense, Venusaur, so I can take any hit on the from his fairies, and for a potential Azumarill as well that he could have, but he doesn't have that. So Venusaur is there because it's one of the best counters to fairies basically. Then I have Gardevoir, Thunder Wave, bulky Gardevoir, just in case I need to paralyze something. Choice Specs Typhlosion, you guys know what this beast does, no need to explain. And Gastrodon and my Mega Metagross, because I thought it was my best Mega to go against the Fairy Gym. So looking at his team, he has the Clefable, Sylveon, Mega Gardevoir probably, Klefki, which I assume it screens, well, a Slurpuff, which I assume as well that's gonna be belly drum sets, he likes it a lot, and his Togeki. So I didn't know who he wanted to start off with, so I just decided to start off with my Garchomp to put up my rocks as soon as possible. And he starts off with Togekis. I didn't really know who he wanted to start off, but I thought that he might start with his Klefki. But it's fine because I know Togekis can't one-hit KO me with Dazzling Gleam even if he specs, so I just say he went for my rocks, and he does overpredict and goes for the Flamethrower. So next turn I'm just gonna go for a Fire Blast because I want to see what kind of set he is, but unfortunately I miss, and he goes for an Air Slash. It does quite some damage, so I'm gonna switch out here predicting another Air Slash. And my idea here was to, because since he switch out moves, I know that my Typhlosion is gonna be faster, so my idea was going to Metagross to take the Air Slash and bait the Flamethrower to go into my Typhlosion and get the Flash Fire boost and just wreck something with the Flash Fire boost, Choice Specs Eruption. But he does get me here as he goes actually for the Thunder Wave, and now I'm here. Oh my god, I'm sorry Typhlosion, I didn't mean this. So I'm gonna stay in, I'm gonna go for a Flamethrower as he goes for the Air Slash, and he actually misses, which is unfortunate for him. So I do get the Flamethrower off. A Specs Flamethrower does a lot, and I snagged the Burn. I think an Eruption might have killed him there, not sure, but I do get the Fortune Burn. Now I'm gonna switch out because I don't want to get flinched, and he's gonna go for an Air Slash, and from that amount of health that he's at now, I thought that Fire Blast might be able to take him out, so I just went for it, but once again I miss, and he's able to roost it off. But now he's at an amount of health where my Metagross can take him out with no problem, so I'm gonna go for Fire Blast. I finally connect on the third time, and it does basically 0 to this Togeki, so he's gonna go for a Flamethrower, basically predicting my Metagross to come in once again. But with the burn damage, he's gonna be at the amount of health where he's actually can still take a Fire Blast from me and roost it off. So I'm gonna go into Metagross predicting the roost on his end, and he does go for the roost, and now I have my Metagross in for free, which is fantastic because I can go easily for a Meteor Mash. He has nothing on his team that wants to take it, so I'm just gonna Mega Evolve, get that Mega Evolution, and just hope and pray that my Meteor Mash doesn't miss. So I'm gonna go for it, and I do connect it, which is fantastic. And Togekis will go down, and I do get a useless boost because he still has that Klefki that can simply paralyze me. So I'm just gonna switch out here as he doesn't need his shiny Klefki, and I'm gonna predict the Thunder Wave once again, and I'm gonna go into my Typhlosion because if he does go for a Thunder Wave, I basically get a free switch on my Typhlosion. So he does go for it, and now even with the light screen, I'm sorry Brandon, but this is a monster that you're dealing with. This Pokemon should be Ubers. I'm gonna go for a Specs Eruption to complete annihilate, obliterate this Klefki. And Klefki does go down, and Typhlosion gets his third kill of the season into 2 battles. So he's gonna go into his Slurp. I know that with light screen, I'll probably not gonna kill it, but I probably should have gone for the Earth because he's gonna go for the belly drum here. But I didn't want to risk my Typhlosion, so I just went into Garchomp because now I'm at a good amount of health that even if he goes for a Drain Punch, he won't be recovering much, and he'll get Rocky Helmet and Rough Skin damage on him. So he's gonna eat that Citrus Berry, and now he's at +6 with Unburden, and this thing is scary, but as I said, I am Rocky Helmet, Rough Skin, and he's gonna go for the Drain Punch, and as you guys see, he basically gains nothing from it. So, and the Rough Skin, and Rocky Helmet are gonna put him below half, which means that my Metagross will be able to kill it with the Bullet Punch from that range. Easily, so I'm just gonna go into my Metagross, Bullet Punch this Slurp and this Cake is out of the way. Now, I'm up for 5-4 and he's gonna go into Pinky Wink, but at the time, he's sending his Clefable really fast. And I got scared because I didn't know what he wanted to do. And he might go for a T-Wave, so what I did was I'm just gonna go into my Venusaur because I can take anything that he wants to do. Now he's gonna go for the Calm Mind, and this was scary at the time, but it was only scary until I saw that he got Leftovers Recover, which means that he's unaware, which means that I can go for a Leech Seed and put a timer on this thing. Not a big timer, but some timer on this thing, and he's gonna go for a +1 Ice Beam, and he's gonna do over half, which is scary. But with Black Sludge and Leech Seed, I'll basically be able to take another one, which is really good. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to go for a Sludge Bomb, and I'm going to try and snag a Poison, because Poison will help me whittle down this Clefable even faster. But as you guys see, Sludge Bomb does 0 and I don't get the Poison, as he's gonna go for another Ice Beam, and it's gonna do a lot. I'm gonna leave on 13 HP thanks to that Leech Seed, and I'm gonna get my Black Sludge and some Leech Seed recover, and I'm just gonna get the hell out of here, because if I let my Venusaur go down, Leech Seed will also go down, because it was Venusaur who put them up. So I'm gonna get back at 49 HP, and I'm just gonna switch out into my Gardevoir so I can trace his Unaware, and even if he goes for a Moonblast here, predicting the switch and gets a special attack drop for Mare, because he's indeed Unaware. But he goes for a Calm Mind, which means that basically his turn was wasted here, as the only thing that he's gonna gain from it is more damage on his Clefable because of Leech Seed. And I got my Gardevoir here in for free, and what I'm gonna do here is just gonna go for a Psyshock, because Light Skin went down, and since he's going for Calm Mind, I wanna see how much I can do to this Clefable, and I get a crit. I almost kill it, but he goes for the Moonlight, which is fine by me because I did get a crit on him. And he's gonna be back at the green at a good amount of health. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna go for T-Wave and try and paralyze as many times as I can this Clefable. So I do go for a T-Wave, but he's gonna go once again for the, I think he goes for the Moonlight here. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, he does go for another Moonlight, and this means that now he's back at full, and all I have to do now is spam Psyshock and hope he gets paralyzed on one of the turns where he goes for Moonlight, so I can put him in range of Typhlosion or just basically just get my Metagross in for free. So I'm gonna snag another crit as he goes for a Moonblast, and this Moonblast does nothing to my I was gonna say to my Mega Gardevoir. Moonblast does nothing to Gardevoir, as with Leftovers and Leech Seed, he will go back down to below half. But unfortunately for me, he's still not in range of a Psyshock, which is kind of annoying. But I did bring a more defensive set on Gardevoir, so he's gonna go for a nice beam. It's gonna do nothing, even though it's a crit. It still didn't put me below half, and he is in fact in range of another Psyshock at this moment. But at this moment, I just decided to go for a Hyper Voice because I figured he wouldn't switching anything, so I just went for Hyper Voice. I actually forgot to change Hyper Voice for Dazzling Gleam or Moonblast before the battle, but it's fine. So he's gonna go into his own Gardevoir here, and here he's gonna go for the Mega Evolution after tracing my Unaware, which doesn't really matter because I don't have any boosts on me so far. So he's gonna go for the Mega Evolution, and he's gonna show me the Protect here, trying to scout what I was possibly gonna do, which I didn't understand very well. He should have just gone for the Hyper Voice or even a Shadow Ball if he has it. So he's gonna go for Hyper Voice the next turn, and this is why I love bulky Gardevoir. I can take a Hyper Voice from this Mega Gardevoir and still live it, get my Citrus, and be able to go for Thunder Wave and basically neutralize this Gardevoir as Dread. So I'm just gonna start spamming Psyshock once again, and I wanna see how much I can do to this Gardevoir. And Psyshock does a respectable amount, and he shows me Will-O-Wisp, and him showing me Will-O-Wisp, I was like, Will-O-Wisp? Why would he go for Will-O-Wisp? Is he a defensive set? So, but I just keep on going for Psyshock, because Psyshock is still doing a good amount, and I thought here he gets paralyzed, and I really thought that he was in range of another Psyshock from here, so I went for it thinking I was gonna get another kill with Gardevoir, but he leaves, and he just be able to take me out with the Hyper Voice. Now, because I saw his Protect and Will-O-Wisp, I thought I was gonna be able to outspeed him with Typhlosion, but turns out that he's team with max speed, and he's gonna go for a Psyshock. It's not gonna take me out, and Flamethrower it's easily gonna take out this Mega Gardevoir. Had he had Psychic, maybe, I think maybe he would be able to take out my Typhlosion, but with this Typhlosion gets 4 kills in 2 battles and his second kill in this game, and I'm not gonna let my Typhlosion go down just yet. I mean, I don't even intend to let him go down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stack my Venusaur as he's gonna go for a Shadow Ball, and here is interesting because I don't see any leftovers on him, so he's either Specs or Scarf at this point. So I'm gonna go into Gastrodon, and what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna go for Earth Powers just to try and put him in range of Bullet Punch from my Metagross. So I go for one Earth Power as he goes for another Shadow Ball, which means that he's indeed locked in, because at this point he would have gone for a Hyper Voice for sure. So he's gonna go for a secondary Shadow Ball, as I'm gonna go for one last Earth Power before I go down to another Shadow Ball next turn. But the most important thing is that I put him in range of Bullet Punch. Now, why I'm doing this is because I didn't see any leftovers. As I saw leftovers, I would be more comfortable in going into my Metagross and risk a Meteor Mash. But since I didn't see any leftovers, he can be either Specs or Scarf. And if I miss a Meteor Mash, this would be the end of me, because Typhlosion is paralyzed and I wouldn't be able to outspeed it. And this way I play more safely towards the end, just so I can take out the Sylveon and get my second badge. So good game, Brendan. A really tough battle towards the end. I really had the moral team advantage with Venusaur and Metagross, but he still played really great. And this is why I love LITHEO, because even though they only are the gyms are only restricted to one type, they still put up a hell of a fight. And like I said, this was a great battle. But with this, ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 badges. We are 6 away from the Elite Four, but I kinda wanna go like Gary Oak mode and get all 10 badges, because they do have 10 badges, but you only need 8 to go to the Elite Four. But since I already got 2, I'm gonna try and go for 8 for the 10 badges on Gary Oak. No, actually, they do have subs. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna surpass the legendary Gary Oak, and I'm gonna go for 12 badges, because they do have 2 subs in case you can't contact the gym leader. So I'm gonna try and get a battle with the subs as well, and hopefully get 12 badges. But yeah guys, this will be all for today. If you guys enjoy, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. So peace.